Hey, welcome back to my M21 endeavor. This is draft number 28, and unless we get to 4 wins, it's also the last one. So let's just do that instead of not doing that. What do we say? Let's do it. Off we go. How about some tunes? Not that, though. All right. I think we can do it. 4 wins. We've done that a non-zero number of times. Not as many as we'd like, but there you go. Actually, I just looked, and our current game win percentage is over 50, which is pretty cool. Didn't think we'd get back there. Just barely. And you can see here we're at gem net of... Really, we could we can't exactly update this, but we paid $1,500 to get into this draft, so that means our spent gems is 19.9 or 19,900. So unless we make 1,400 back, we die. Bravely though. I can't remember exactly what happened here with this last one. We drafted like I thought was a decent white-green deck, but just couldn't get going. I think we had some rough. I remember having some land flood in one game, and then the last game I remember I felt like the opponent just had everything. I might have been tilty, but I can't really remember. But oh yeah, and then that was like with that one where we did get some really spectacular green-white cards, but by the end I started to feel like they weren't green, neither green nor white were open. Like black-red was just everywhere. Still have never intentionally drafted a black-red deck yet, and I don't think that's a coincidence. But here we go. Liliana Standard Bearer, not the rare we want to open here, I would say. Nothing here is amazing. Falconer Adept, maybe. I think Swift Response is like a decent starting place, but man, we're going to pass a lot of white. What else are we first picking here? Like, none of this, right? So it's got to be between like Swift Response, Gale Swooper, Falconer Adept, maybe Furious Rise, but I think that's a pretty speculative pick. So I think we're going to take the Swift and hope we can be a white deck. Idle of Endurance, like I said, I'm still not really sure how to make this good. If you have a Seasoned Hallowblade, maybe. I'm not going to do Light of Promise. We're just not that kind of person. Or, I don't think this is a very good card for us for draft. So it's like Wizardry or Pride Mulkin. Or like maybe King Glide Master. I wonder. Let's take a... I think Pride Malkin has the highest upside, but I'm not sure about that. Sanctum of Tranquilite is not great. We do get another Concordia Pegasus. It's a late Spellgorger weird too. So we could be seeing something there. Let's stick it out in white for one more turn because I really love the Swift Response. Sea Striker's nice, so I think we're kind of doing white again. Yep. Alright, now we start to see some other paths forward. Havoc Jester, I bet that's pretty good in a black-red deck. I think something like Lofty Denial is better than Defiant Strike or Legion's Judgment. Arcanist's not bad either. Let's take an Arcanist and see if that blue-red thing, because we did see the weird go shooting by too. Wizardry. So look at all this red we see. Let's grab a... It's between Wizardry and Inventory. I think let's get a Wizardry. Okay, Chorister is an easy pick here, I think. There's just the best card in the pack by quite a bit. I don't know about Furor of the Bitten. I think Sure Strike, I think Sure Strike is maybe narrowly better than Igneous Cur. I think we're not going to get into green here. I think we have not seen enough of that. I remember our first pack had a lot of white cards in it, so we'll see which of those made it around the table. Okay, we got a lot of white back, which is terrific. I think I'll take another Gale Swooper. I don't think there's anything here that would make me want to take anything else. I don't like Grin Wingmare. Like it just like when it gets like Skeleton Archer, just like I hate everything. Watchdog is great. So I feel like white is open. Actually, like look at this. We got the Watchdog. Or no, we didn't take the Igneous Curve. But man, if we open that white-red rare, Concordia Pegasus is dope. All right, now we just need an Acolyte. I think green is pretty out. Another Watchdog. Why not? I think it's better than the other two. We'll take Allegiance Judgment now, but I'm sulking about it, and I hope we don't play it. I do think I have like a clear like green-whitish bias, but they just feel like such powerful decks. I think I don't do a good enough job of dissecting like the decks that I don't draft, like how they beat me. I don't really know that much about that. All right, so Face Fetters is welcome. I think we're pretty far from Massacre Worm. Wow, that's a beating of a card though. Bastard's Acolyte is also here. My goodness, that's pretty tough. Okay. Sorry. This is an awful decision. I'm gonna save that pick for someone. Because of our deck, I'm really tempted to take the Acolyte. But Faith Fetters is just super premium. I guess we gotta take the removal. Angelic Ascension is good. And everything else is not as good. Chorister is pretty tempting, but I think we gotta take that Angelic Ascension. Feet is great. We're getting all the hookup in white. I want Daybreak Charger, but I want Feet more. Revitalize. Okay, so finally the luck runs out a little. I think we're pretty red now. No. We're seeing a lot of blue. And that's a late Snare Spinner / Titanic Growth. Let's take... I'm not going to be sad about not having a second Trick. Let's take an Opt and see what happens. I'm not sure that was a good pick, because Opt really doesn't turn on much by itself, but it's not a terrible top deck. And it's great to have something to do early if we don't get out on turn 1 ready to go. Not sure what this is going to be. Furious Rise is almost certainly not in. Aven Gaggles is just great. Karavek, pretty good, but not in our deck, unfortunately. So I think Gaggles is an easy pick here. So we do really want this. We do really want this flying thing to happen. Like a Ghost Light would go down a treat. Do we want another Gale Sweeper? I can't believe I'm asking that question. Probably more than we want the Wizards at this point. So I will say, sure. Not Silent Dart, right? Just no. Okay, this is more like it. We do have the Houndmaster now, and I think that's a really good sign. So I think I'll take Houndmaster over Makeshift Battalion. My lord, these Gale Swoopers. I am going to say that 3 is probably plenty, especially because we have the Gaggle Master. I'll take a Thrill. But we get another Makeshift Battalion, which is terrific. Over Staunch Shield Mate. Chorister is great to see here. I think we'll take the Chorister over Charger, although that's very hard because the Charger put on one of the flying creatures is excellent. Okay, we're probably not playing any of this now, but we'll grab this. I don't think this flashy blue is going to do it. I don't think we play Goblin Arsonist, I hope. We passed Bastard's Acolyte, huh? That's really too bad. I understand why we did it. But that's tough. Real tough. Okay. I don't mean to be greedy, but what I want to open in pack 3 is Boss Cat. I think I, well, I'm not gonna say deserve it, but I'd really appreciate it. Like, pack leader, interesting. So we have dogs. Well, we have a dog, and we want more dogs. Is it better than everything else? It's probably better than another Alpine Watchdog. It's probably better than a Short Sword. It's definitely better than Legion's Judgment. It might not be better than Hobble Fiend. But they can't kill it in combat, so that's kind of nice. Let's try it. Like, I'm not overwhelmed with joy about this, but it's a card. We do have 2 Alpine Watchdogs. I didn't think about that. Love to see an Igneous Cur here. Pretty good on playables, I would say. Gonna cut the Arsonist right now. Solidarity is awesome. Shock is good. That's tough. Shock goes face. I think Solidarity is just enough better, and we already have some removal. But that is, I'm not sure that pick is correct. Too bad we can't do this. How far off that are we? Pretty far, but that's really unfortunate. Alright, here I will take Makeshift Battalion over another Gale Sweeper. I just don't think we can play that many of those. Weird is not... Ooh, you know what it is, though? It's Dragonfire. Dragonfire is the pick. Thrilled to see that. Pyreling. We could grab Pyreling hoping that we'll get the pinging thing, Chandra's Magma or whatever. That's probably fine. I doubt it makes it otherwise. Swift Response is awesome. We're in the right colors. And a Boss's Acolyte. I don't know, I feel like this deck is really doing it. I guess that's our first Acolyte. I did think it was our second, but... No Igneous Cur or Magma yet. I think someone else is on it, but Selfless Savior is here, and I think that's better than Concordia Pegasus. Wow, these cards are so good. I think we're not doing Wizardry anymore, like we're just not about that life, really. Although I'm not sure, we'll keep an eye on that. I am more inclined to take dogs now. I wonder if that's better than a Short Sword. I think we're more likely to play it than the Short Sword, so we'll do it. I don't think we're gonna... Yeah, Chorister's nice. I don't think we want 3. Let's draft a Sweet Rare here. I don't think we're not gonna play more than 2 Choristers. So let's take a double vision. This is for collection building. Look at these Gale Swoopers. None of the above. Sure. Alright, unfortunately we did not get the Igneous Cur to go with our Alpine whatever. But it's still probably worth playing. So, we have so many cards. I don't think we're doing this. I don't think we want 3 Makeshift Battalions. I guess we're hopefully not playing Legion's Judgment, right? If I had to guess. Feet. Double Swift. Scorching Dragonfire, my word. Sure Strike. Thrill. Okay. 18 creatures. So we can probably afford to shave 1 or 2. The only way we're dealing non-combat damage with this deck is via... Actually, we're just not. So I would say that Chandra's Pyreling once again doesn't quite make it. Is it a dog? No, it's a lizard, so that's okay. I don't think we need to play Judgment. And I just don't think Thrill is where we really want to be. Powerful though that can be. Definitely feels like a 16 land deck. So let's trim up Plains. And then we're just 1 over. I think it's going to be a creature. Maybe not an extra, all these Watchdogs. We just had a lot of 2 drops. Let's look at our... we have to put this over here too. So we have double Chorister plus Savior at 1. 3 doggies, Pegasus pack leader. Yeah. So I think let's trim an Alpine Watchdog. I do almost, maybe we want like not, maybe we'd rather have another Watchdog to take counters and be a dog with pack leader than we want 3 Gale Sweepers. Like maybe we just want 2. I don't know. No, I think I'm crazy. I think we do that. Put back a Gale Swooper. Let's try it. It's a weird curve. But I kind of like where we are. Alright. I might be overrating Sure Strike too. Real chance. Let's find out. Okay. Kind of slow. Can we do better? Let's mulligan. Yeah, much better. Put back. Let's put back Chorister. Oh, that's crazy. Is it crazy? Yeah, I think so. Chorister. They have a Cauldron. Gain life, draw a card. That's pretty nutty. Alright, sorry about that. We're going to do this. We're going to play Alpine Houndmaster. We're going to get a Watchdog. Yes. I found one. Okay. Let's play. Let's attack. And let's make a flying angel thing. Play a Mountain and pass. 4/4 flyer on turn 3 is good. Okay, self rebooter. You can have whatever you want. They didn't take anything. Huh. Play this. Unfortunately, we're a little trapped on mana. Need another Plains to really get cooking. They have a third color. They just played an island. Solemn. Right on. Alright, I imagine they chump with... Nope, they're attacking with Rebooter. I guess that would be a fairly premature chump. Right. Okay, let's just play 2 things. That's good. I'm inclined to just keep them on the Solemn and not let them draw a card with it. So we'll play this and that. I wonder, actually I think the Siege Striker would have been better. But we're going to get double counters on all these gentlemen. Alright, the Angel didn't make it too long. I think we can still set up a pretty favorable trade here, especially if we drew like a trick of any kind. That would be pretty bananas. I would actually really feel great about Dragon Firing the Solemn, for example. It's nice that we get this, because we're going to get actually 4 life. So let's just go. Yep. double triggers on my makeshifts. Right. I think that's good. Alright, they do get to draw a card, and we should not make light of that fact. But a Gaggle Master is great to see where we are. Did we do it? Let's see. That does do it, kind of. Let's just do this. We can play Siege Striker and hold up Swift Response if they do something foolish. Could sacrifice this, make me discard. But that doesn't get rid of Swift Response. Actually, that's kind of an accident, because it's good that I kept Watchdog to protect Swift Response. Okay. 4 mana and 3 cards could do a lot of things. And they're going to draw another card at the end of the turn from Twin Blades. Alright, we're swinging for with everything we got, I think. Plains does not change our math much. Right. I think we win. And we're just going to attack like this, because that way we still win. Yeah, like I could tap the Alpine Watchdog. Actually, I think I can do that anyway, huh? Yep. Good game. Cool, good start. Okay, let's look at the spreadsheet real quick. This is draft 28. It is August 10th. We ended up white-red, and we started with a win, and we're not drinking. Alright, on we go. I'm gonna grab some water real quick. One second. Alright, just in time, we're back. Ugh. Okay, it's a pretty strong, it's a decent start. Got some things to do in between, but we'll be alright. This person's a quillionaire. So, does that mean they have a lot of porcupines? Nice Dragonfire. I have some kind of instant. Let's play the mountain to preserve the possibility of playing Dragonfire. Okay. Alright, this is good. We can play this. I guess we will play the Savior. I know it's not awesome. Because it could just get, you know, somehow killed. I guess not that easily in these colors. Hunter's Edge would do it. But if they spend a Hunter's Edge on my 1-drop, that's pretty good. Alright. Non-zero chance they have feet or something, but this is a pretty good target for Swift. Yeah, that's fine. When an opponent attacks your 2 more creatures, yeah, so they get to draw. This is pretty cool. So not a good Face Fetters target because of the rules of everything. We could trade Selfless Savior and Scorching Dragonfire to kill it. But that doesn't seem very good. I guess I could have only attacked with one thing to stop them from drawing the card. But even then, they're not going to fall for that. My turn. We really needed a land and we didn't get it. Next turn we attack with Makeshift Battalion. Alright, so that was technically a punt, I think, against Mangara, but I don't feel that bad because I didn't know the rare very well. My turn. That is a land. We can swoop. I think that's fine. This seems like a very powerful constructed card, potentially. I guess not like with the way things are right now or whatever, but it would be like a sideboard card, maybe. Fempath. Alright, well, that's a really great Face Fetters target. Alright, so let's not give them any more cards, let's kind of peck away. I will give myself resistance to white, because this is a lot of our game plan right now. I'll keep up Dragonfire, I think. I don't know, they're probably just going to play the Dreadmaw, right? So the question is, do I want to Dragonfire their Sabertooth Mauler? I don't know if I really do. That's pretty good. That does make me more likely to want to Dragonfire this. My turn. Let's play Gaggles, I think. And we are... You know what's funny? I use Feet of Resistance to save my Gale Swooper the first time. And if I had not done that, I could have used the Selfless Savior to stop the cast quick response on it, I think. And I could have used Selfless Savior to stop that and had creative resistance for Fate's Fetters. So, oof. I think we smash. And I think we play a Faiths. You know what? I'd rather play a Gale Swooper. I'm not sure that's right. So like, basically I'm thinking the 6 damage that we're going to take from the Colossal Dreadmaw doesn't super matter. And if we wanted to, we could just trade. Sure. No, I'm good. Just hit me for that many. Draw a card. Like, I just don't want to drop the cards. I feel like this is a missequence. Probably would have been better on the Dreadmaw. Alright. Not too much great to do here. Megara really does slow things down a lot. Now I'm going to Fate's Fetters this thing. And the question is, Truffles is good. Yep. Forester doesn't do a ton. Right. They're not getting through on the ground, hopefully. I kind of forget what else we have in the way of... That's a pretty frustrating, not frustrating, but powerful thing. Hopefully we can do something about it. This is not really good in this matchup, huh? Okay. Let's play a Houndmaster to help on the ground, and I think we're gonna get this Siege Striker with our Sure Strike. I think that's the joke to play there. Idle Endurance. And then pay 1 and tap. So they can get back the Concordia Peg. Very good. Very good, very good. Okay. Oh, they're not going to do the Siege Striking game. Okay. That's good. I do like... I think we will not play the Acolyte until after combat. I don't think it matters a ton. Mangara is such a little beating. You know what? I bet we could have won with Sure Strike there. That's my mistake. We're gonna have to update this spreadsheet with some mistakes in a sec here. Good game. All right, I'm glad we didn't get punished too bad for we made some critical mistakes there. Let's document these. We did pick up a win. So first of all, used feat of resistance instead of the onboard selfless savior, which ended up being much extremely incorrect. So need to remember that, and also miss lethal using sure strike. So good to know about that. However, we're opening at 2-0 and getting a bunch of sweet rewards. So legal notice from Google Cloud Platform. Oh, it's GDPR stuff. Okay. It's a good deck. I like this deck. I was up till 2:30 doing work because I was busy drafting instead of doing my job. So after this, I'm going to grab a sweet nap and then work out. And that's how I'm going to take care of myself today. I hope you're doing the same thing. I mean, not the exact same thing, but, you know, also taking care of yourself. Okay, I don't think it's good. I think we have to do more things. I don't think this is good. I guess we have to hope we'll draw one of our many planeses. If we draw a planes, we're pretty happy. Just like that. Disaster averted. Well, if I was my opponent, my opponent played pack leader on turn 2, I'd be like, what the hell is happening? And or I'm not scared of that. I am scared of Adulting Patrician. I don't like Adulting Patrician. I think it's a powerful, mean card. I think we'll do this. If they attack with Patrician, we can kill it next turn. Daybreak Charger. Okay, so they do get some value here. Because the Patrician is going to drain me. Yeah. But this is a pretty clean answer, really. So I'm thrilled to do it. We can't attack with Pack Leader. Because, I mean, we can, but it just doesn't do anything because they block with Pegasus. We could trade Makeshift Battalion for something, but I don't think that's our game. So let's carry on. Dub. Well, that's not nothing. And we can't even Angelic Ascend our Pack Leader to fade the damage. We can play a Gaggle Master. I think we'll probably end up chumping with the Pack Leader next turn. Maybe we'll take 5 here and then Angelic Ascend the Pack Leader next turn. Especially if we draw a land, that would be sweet, because then we can play Gale Sweeper. Okay. No, I think let's not get greedy. Because all we need is an answer. We really want to draw out the game long enough so that we can draw an answer to Daybreak Charger. Okay, this is technically what I asked for, but maybe not what I wanted. No attacks. If we could just get rid of that stupid dub. See, like, it feels like a bad card, but except for when they use it against me, and then it feels great. Alright, so let's do this. Make a Angelic Ascension. That's what we needed. I think we will attack with everything. I'm trading my Gale Super for the Concordia Pegasus, which isn't awesome, I know, but I think it's still better, because then at the end we'll still have 2 flyers and they'll have 1. They're going to take it all, unless they do something. Right on. Dragonfire this. Right. Well, that's pretty good. Alchemist Gift. We're not over yet, but we're not looking good. I think that was a mistake, maybe getting a little over-aggressive. Okay, this is better. Okay. I think that's it. Good game. Alright, so not too much there. They had great cards. I got a little over-aggressive, I think. With that one swing. Because I really should have like tried to Dragonfire. Should have... Oops, this is not the right field even. Should have tried to remove an opposing, not combat relevant creature for combat, so I can evaluate the need for blockers on my turn better. So like I just assumed, I figured that the thing that I was going to Dragonfire didn't matter for the combat I was about to have, so I just like whatever, I'll do it after. But if I had done that, I wouldn't have made the attack that I did, because I would have known that they had a solution to the removal spell I played. They had a pretty sweet deck though. Double Patrician, I think we saw. Grasp and Swift Response and all the classics. I think it's too greedy. I think it's too greedy. That's much better. Let's put back... I think... Let's put back... Sure Strike. Now, we open really slowly, like we have nothing to do really for the first 2 turns. Selfless Savior, we're not just going to run out there by itself, but we did draw a 3rd land, which gives us Makeshift Battalion on 3. I like to stop drawing land now, thank y'all. Maybe not, like Gaggles is not nothing. They had some kind of instant, I think. Truffles goes to 3. Alright, a little too much of this now, I would say. But I will play the Selfless Savior so that we can play Gaggles next turn and Solidarity the turn after that. Yeah, I think we got to get going. Like, I am tempted to wait for... Oh no, you know what? This is actually fine. Because we can play Chorister and Solidarity next turn, thanks to our abundance of planes. Grasp on Gaggles. Pretty good. Oh, and I don't even get that life. How rude. Glutton. Well, next turn we can play the Chorister. And just hang out. Next turn we can play the Chorister game and get a counter on Makeshift Battalion. But they could just trade for both our things, I think, at that point. I don't hate this on the face of it. If something goes wrong, we can throw away Selfless Savior instead. Yeah. So we'll do that. I will sacrifice Selfless Savior to save in exchange for the Titanic growth, basically. They gain a lot of life. Let's play the Chorister game. Alright. The best part of the Chorister game is that we always win. Pretty much. Had to punch in our loss from the last game. Chorister with 1 counter on it is just bananas. It's a 1-drop that becomes a 5/5 lifelinker. That's insane. Once again, I will trade the Battalion for the Blood Glutton if that's the choice for me. Yeah, like, that's fine. Because... Alright, that is bad. We need to find Faith Fetters. Not 1,000 land, please. "13 cards in, 8 land." Not awesome. Two Dreadmaws is much harder to beat than just one. If we play this, we can trade Chorister for one of the Dreadmaws, which is a pretty good deal, but not exactly where you want to be. Assuming no tricks. Like that. We go to 3. We draw yet another land. So that puts us at 8 lands out of 15 cards. That's pretty rough. Good game. Alright. I don't feel awful for that one. We just flooded. That's magic for you. But now we're kind of looking hard up for to save the endeavor. We need to pick up the next 2 wins. Fortunately, our win rate is still over 50% as of right this second. I mean, barely, 50.3. All right, this could be it. We're at match point for the whole thing. Fortunately, our opponent is regional. I don't really know what that means, but this hand will do it. We have a Watchdog, a Sure Strike to play with it, and a Swift Response. So that's some things to be doing. Only 1 Plains, I guess, is kind of a concern. Liliana Steward. There's another Plains. So we'll play our Watchdog. Roof, roof. His name is Charlie. Blue-black. Okay, that's a nice pull. And on we go. I guess like having a makeshift battalion on that turn would have really gone a long way, but we're having that land problem again. Will we trade the Sure Strike for the DBT? I guess. Important to remember that they can make us discard a card if they want to. Wishcoin Crab. Yep. I will toss this mountain. Fortunately, we're drawing plenty of land to spare. I think at this point we have to run this one out. Maybe we don't. Like, not a lot of value added there. They're not really pressuring us, which is good. I just can't begin to express how little I need all this land. I'm doing this because maybe I'd rather lose the Acolyte if it came to that. I guess if I blocked the Watchdog, that would cut Alchemist's Gift out of the equation. But it looks like it's just a pure cycle. Alright, this is better. I'll play 1 Plains now. Next time, if they offer me the Larson's thing, I will block with the doggy to deal with potential Alchemist Gift stuff. Capture Sphere on that. Dog and pass. Pack Leader would be kind of cool. My deck not looking so impressive right now. Folding to double Wishcoin Crab. Gaggles is good. Playing out my other planes so that I can hold up Swift Response. Wow. That's tough. A feat would get unbreak somebody out of that at some point. My turn. Speak of. It might be worth it to get that going next turn. I think we'll do that probably. That's why feed is so good, because you can... Okay. Opponent not doing anything scary at all, which is good because we're neither away. God, imagine slamming a... Okay, that's somewhat concerning. Not really, we have Swift Response, pretty good answer to that. I'll do this on even Gaggle Master. I give it protection from blue. Okay. Let's be about the smashing. I will also play Concordia Pegasus because we just need stuff to get going. So the good news is we can actually... Let's let them do this and discard a card and then kill it for the ultimate lulz. Yeah, I don't think this card is good. I played it for one draft night and I thought it was kind of okay, but like when this gets removed, or when you okay, we're not doing that anyway. Like if the opponent times the removal correctly, which they should, it's like an automatic 2-for-1 against you. So if you don't ever get that value, that first activation back, it's just bad straight up. Gale Swoopa. I think I will fly the big watchdog because it's the most damage of all the creatures we have. We could consider the Acolyte for the life game, but I don't think we need it. Sublime Epiphany. Okay. So Gaggles goes away, then make a copy of Wishcoin Crab. I'm surprised that's the thing, but there we go. All right, that slows matters down by an amount. And they countered our Gale Super, which is rough. Slows us down quite considerably, though. Sure. Totally can't be blocked. Nothing bad could possibly happen if this goes to the Pilfer this turn. Larcenist is good though. Gotcha. We played that before combat so that we could be sure to get life from the Concordia Pegasus attack, pass, and hope we can race the blood button. Pursued Whale. Okay, we learned about playing against this card. So hopefully we can disrupt some blocks with Dragonfire. What are we doing over there? My lord. Wait. Alright, so that's this, and then this. Yeah. So what we're gonna do is Dragonfire the Blood Glutton, so that they don't gain life. And our doggy stays alive, because his name is Charlie. And they killed Captain Ahab for us, so all we have to do is survive for 2 turns. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose this deck. This crazy Wishcoin Crab deck. Okay. Faith's fetters on what? The whale, probably? And it actually costs extra because of the whale's passive ability, which I literally did not know about. You got my mountain, bro. Too many mountains. Gourmand. I think we're gonna lose to this stupid Wishcoin Crab deck. Man, what a way to go out. I think. Can I be sulky about lands? 9 land out of. I don't know. It's a pretty favorable ratio, really. We just didn't draw the powerful ones. Good game. But my word, so ends a noble endeavor. Oh, that's so sad. We just couldn't get there for that last one. I really feel like this deck was good, but we just drew the wrong half of it there. Alrighty, claim prize. Here, let's add this to our list so I can do stuff. Got our... So... Hold on. I might have been doing math wrong this whole time. Let's see. Because when you get to 2 wins, you get 250 gems. So you net 1250, right? So this is 2 and 3. Oh, our game win rate goes to exactly 50%. That's pretty funny. This is negative 1250. Now look at this. I did do some math wrong up here. Because I was marking 2 wins as negative 1400, not 1250. So that changes things a little bit. I don't think it's enough to matter. Oh, it is. Like, look at this. I did it right here too. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I was incorrectly awarding myself negative gems based on 2 win drafts, but I think we fixed them all. And we would have less than 1,000 gems left from our original buy. So not enough to draft again, so draft 28 was the last one. Thank you so much. Here, let's open our packs. Thank you so much for coming with me on this wonderful journey. I had a really good time. I'm a little sad that I wish I could have kind of gotten to like a better win rate place. I think the equality of my opponents has gotten a lot better since I started, but what can you do? I learned a lot. I really do feel like I have gotten better in some ways, and that's really what I set out to do. I can't really assess quantity right now, but there you go. Alrighty, thank you all so much, and you know, I'll catch you soon, somehow, some way.